loving her, according to J.Lo, is free. Ben is about to lose half of his entire fortune, though, it seems. As part of their upcoming divorce settlement, J.Lo reportedly wants half of Ben Affleck's $150 million fortune. But given that she is worth nearly $500 million, why does she want to take half of Ben's relatively smaller fortune? You might be surprised to hear the answer: revenge is more important than money. This unexpected development occurs after rumors circulated that she was pleading with him to try their marriage again. But Jo's patience ran out when Ben packed up what was left of his belongings from their shared house while she was in Italy snapping butts. This is a classic story of love betrayed. She's now out for blood. Since revenge is best enjoyed cold, J.Lo is opting for a frozen treat. As we find out that the estranged couple is already selling some of their expensive belongings, such as artwork and other pricey items from their $60 million mansion, the drama gets even more intense. J.Lo's mother and sisters have been pushing her to file for divorce first because they think Ben doesn't deserve her, which is fueling the flames. The only bright spot is that their announcement of divorce is rumored to have been purposefully delayed until the holidays in order to lessen the effect on their kids. We're delving deeply into the chaotic drama involving J.Lo and Ben Affleck in this video. We'll reveal all the juicy information regarding J.Lo's purported demands, the motivations behind her well-known revenge scheme, and the unofficial accounts of their tumultuous relationship. We'll also talk about the assets they're selling, the timing of the planned divorce, and J.Lo's family's impact. This juicy drama is just getting started, so stay tuned. You won't believe the extent J.Lo will go to in order to exact her retribution, either. Additionally, we'll divulge some insider information regarding their top-secret schemes and the implications for their future. To start, let me drop the shocking revelation that J.Lo is vying for half of Ben's wealth. According to people close to her, she is pursuing half of Ben Affleck's $150 million fortune as she gets ready for their formal divorce. Not only that, but a desire for vengeance is said to be the driving force behind this demand. You heard correctly, revenge. The couple is headed for a split after their widely reported romance and opulent Las Vegas wedding back in 2022, and J.Lo is flipping the script. J.Lo's avaricious demands are being criticized and praised by both parties, especially in light of her impressive $450 million net worth. A source close to J.Lo explained to Radar Online why she feels she should receive half of Ben's wealth. One of the little-known secrets is Jennifer paid for much of their marital expenses, and now she feels he owes her. But in response to J.Lo's requests, one fan expressed her entitlement and greed know no bounds. One more fan, who is tired of her antics, just tweeted, "Cancel greedy J.Lo." Another admirer remarks, "J.Lo is either the most avaricious woman on the planet, or she's doing this in an attempt to get him to stay with her, making it prohibitively costly to depart." It's possible that J.Lo is requesting $75 million from Ben in order to make up for the $20 million she's so obstinately squandered on her "This Is Me Now" failure project. Recall that at the time, reliable sources disclosed that she began acting like a BTH toward Ben and other people as a result of the project's monumental failure and this enormous loss. And this is the same woman who would frequently steal the gratuities Ben would give to servers and waiters. Therefore, it would make sense that J.Lo wants to profit an extra $55 million from Ben's fortune, in addition to recovering the $20 million she lavishly squandered. She's probably trying to recoup that $20 million she blew on her movie project that tanked, comments a fan who shares this viewpoint. However, another fan presents an alternative viewpoint, stating, "J.Lo is either the most avaricious woman on the planet, or she's trying to convince him to stay with her through her actions, making it prohibitively costly to depart." And they're right on the money, since J.Lo's close sources say it's not all about the money. They claim that because Ben gave up on their marriage too quickly, J.Lo feels wronged. The source further explained to Radar Online that J.Lo is seeking retribution because she isn't the one who gave up on their marriage, and she's feeling seriously burned and is out for blood. According to the news outlet, she wouldn't have cared if he had remained in the marriage like a good boy. However, he left her behind, and in the end, Jennifer always gets her comeuppance. She's now prepared to play hardball. Sources claim that J.Lo bore the majority of the financial burden during their brief union, adding to the drama, as Ben frequently grumbled about spending money. She chose to pay the majority of the expenses because she didn't want him to criticize her opulent lifestyle, which was a wise and sensible choice. Furthermore, since she is significantly wealthier and was the driving force behind the reunion, it is not shocking if she covered the majority of the costs in order to claim ownership of the greatest love story never told. She's adding up all those private jet bills she puts on her plastic, the hotels and meals, clothes, coffee runs. Gas claims the same source, who J.Lo must have sent to Radar Online to spill all this messy juice. She was responsible for paying the high cost of living. She also made the majority payment on the $60 million home they purchased. She claims that Ben stole a significant amount of money from her. However, it was evident right away that Ben wasn't willing to spend that kind of money on a home. They looked for the ideal house for a full year because of this. J.Lo claims they've finally found the ideal home after looking through 50. Ben, however, didn't like it since, in addition to being extremely pricey, it was also far away from his children, who live with Jen Garner. One fan explains why J.Lo paid the majority of the price for their Ben Affleck mansion by saying, "It was so obvious that he wasn't into it when they looked at 50 houses she paid for that house for that reason." Ultimately, J.Lo wants to make sure that Ben experiences more hurt and suffering from his rejection than she is right now. Given that it would significantly alter Ben's capacity to sustain the opulent lifestyle he and his 3 children are accustomed to, she knows that the only way she can lawfully accomplish that is by requesting half of his fortune. One fan questioned her motivation for this reason, asking, "So she wants to make sure he has nothing for his children? Right now she's just evil and petty." The crucial query is, though, why is she asking for a refund now that she was fine with paying the majority of the bills when their relationship was going well? Her source claims that because of their tumultuous marriage, she realized just how much her soon-to-be ex-husband was allegedly withholding from her. As a result, she is now demanding a full inventory of what she spent versus what he spent and wants all the money back. According to People magazine, while J.Lo was busy snapping her butt while on vacation in Italy, Ben recently went back to the mansion to gather up his belongings. According to reports from Page 6, the couple has listed their mansion for $65 million, which is a significant loss because, under California's new tax law on expensive properties, they will still be required to pay high property taxes. Through a Beverly Hills realtor, J.Lo has been surreptitiously looking for a new residence. However, they have already started selling the pricey things inside the house even though they haven't sold the house yet. According to a recent report by Page 6, J.Lo and Ben are selling some expensive items from their shared house because potential buyers have already expressed interest in purchasing arts and some pieces. The couple's decision to part with their expensive artwork and mansion marks the beginning of the end for their union. And that end is already in sight because precise timing has been hinted at by reliable sources. Rumor has it that Ben and J.Lo, who are splitting like celebrities, will make their formal announcement of their split on one of these Fridays. I think they have wanted to wait until all the kids are out of school and done with school plans and all that before they make their big announcement. A source close to the couple said in response to questions regarding these rumors, "They are prioritizing the children. Given that their decision is intended to lessen the effects of the divorce on their children, that appears to be the only bright spot in this messy and drawn-out divorce." Insider information has also disclosed J.Lo's approach to coping with the aftermath of her postponed tour, misguided documentary, and broken marriage. According to sources, J.Lo is taken aback by the unfavorable coverage she is currently receiving. However, the source added that they are confident she will recover, as she consistently does. But they also confirmed that she is suffering from all of this mess. She has been taking vacations, flying from the United States to France and from France to Italy to help her forget about the situation. It is also revealed that she is hard at work getting ready for her This Is Me Now tour in 2025. Yes, she is still planning the tour. It has been reported that she is devoting her energy to her work and concentrating on self-care. Ben is focusing on his children and future endeavors, such as The Accountant 2 in the meantime. In addition to getting support from friends like Matt Damon and his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, he has found comfort in his work. Speaking of family and friends, J.Lo's mother, Guadalupe Rodriguez, has advised the singer of love don't cost a thing. Sever her relationship with Ben instead of begging for another chance with a man who has already lost interest in her, according to a recent Daily Mail article. She allegedly advised J.Lo to move quickly through the divorce proceedings so she could move on, saying that she didn't think Ben deserved her daughter's love. Cut your losses and move on to avoid getting any deeper in this mess. Jennifer's mother advised her, according to an insider who was quoted by Daily Mail. She informed her that she had wasted years thinking Ben was a shining example of a knight in shining armor. Anne and Linda, Joe's sisters, were also said to hold the same viewpoint. They allegedly even requested that J.Lo file for divorce first. The source stated they want her to file for divorce first and move on with her life, focus on her kids and career. They had no idea how much that would mean to Ben. After it was revealed that JLo is seeking half of Ben's wealth in their divorce, she was criticized for being a conceited, avaricious diva. Even more shocking is the fact that she is motivated by retaliation because it was he who left their marriage despite her pleas for a second opportunity. They did not sign a prenuptial agreement, so we are unsure of how this will proceed. Because she paid the majority of their marital expenses, JLo is determined to reclaim the property she believes is hers, despite having a substantial net worth that is 3 times that of Ben Affleck. JLo's family is telling her to get a divorce first in the midst of all of this because they think Ben is not deserving of her.